really want to get ones like those. Hopefully they have some at the other side.
You know what you're doing with these?
I'm taking them.
Do what? What are you doing?
To decor. To decor my porch.
Okay.
Welcome to today's episode of Field Trips, where I take you along with me to explore California agriculture. Today we are at Dogtownn Pumpkin. It's pumpkin season, and we are going to learn how to grow all these different varieties of pumpkins. Today we are at Dogtownn Pumpkins in Acampo, and I'm here with Karina and Dominic, who started this farm. You want to go to the tractor? Me too. So how did you guys get this farm started?
We started in 2020 during COVID as just a way to bond with each other. Yes, he actually grew pumpkins when he was 10 years old, and he sold them at his parents' winery. So just bringing something back that's familiar, it was fun for the both of us.
So that was something from his childhood that he really enjoyed doing?
Yes.
So when you guys first started, how much did you plant to first start?
We started with 1 acre.
With 1 acre,
Yes.
And then you've had a gradual growth from there. So that was 2020, 1 acre. In 2024, how many acres do you guys have now?
We have 70 now.
Does it feel crazy to have 70 acres?
Yes,
Yeah.
when we're planting and just planting everything, it's a little crazy, but it's beautiful.
How many varieties do you guys grow?
I have 26.
Wow. I didn't even know there was that many varieties of pumpkins. I know there are so many varieties, and I was lucky enough to get a few from you guys last year, and they last forever. They last so long. I definitely had them easily past February, and then I think still, if I would have left them on my porch, they probably would have lasted a lot longer. Do you have a favorite variety, or do you want to show us a few here in the field?
I have quite a few favorites.
So we've got some of the, are these just like the classic orange ones, I feel like?
These are our classic orange ones. I love them. I love this variety because it's like really nice big stem.
Does that turn orange still, or is
Yeah.
that it stays green?
No, it starts.
Oh my gosh, they're
being
huge. I
green.
thought they would have been orange by now. Yeah, so I'm assuming you plant them in stages too, or do you plant everything at once?
We plant everything at once except for our early varietals like Varieties that have 120 days.
Okay.
We plant those earlier than the orange pumpkins.
Do you feel like one of your varieties is like more popular? Like, is there like 1 or 2 that you feel like, oh yeah, like I know everyone's gonna want this one? Or do you think
pumpkin.
just the classic orange one?
Orange pumpkins and fairy tales.
What's a fairy tale?
Fairy tales, the brown, almost flat, round pumpkin.
Oh.
It's used for eating quite a bit.
Okay.
Looks like the carriage in Beauty and the Beast.
Do you want to share with me kind of like what a year of growing pumpkin looks like? So like as far as planting, do you have to spray them? Like really, because I grow wine grapes, so that's like what I'm familiar with. You know, obviously we just plant them once, but like I have to put sulfur dust on them every week for 10 weeks. And I don't think people realize, you know, those things. So what's just kind of like a basic calendar year of pumpkins look like?
Well, so in an ideal world, you set up all your beds in the fall. You're bedded up, perfect beds, and you go into the winter keeping them sprayed all winter.
Okay.
Clean. So because weed management's a big problem, because there's only 2 registered herbicides to use for pumpkins for weed management, and neither of them work that aggressively. Okay. You want to go in with all your fall prep done in an ideal world with your tape in and everything.
And when you say tape, you mean irrigation?
Yeah, because we use varied drip tape.
Okay.
If you could start prepping your beds in April, start bringing up some new weed seeds, get things germinating, get them moving.
Again.
We want to plant by May 1st.
Okay.
In our 120-day varieties. Mm-hmm. Should be, so that's a good target. And then we'll plant, and we'll come back about 20 days later, 20 to 30 days, depending on the size and how quick they're growing. Mm-hmm. And we'll cultivate them. And from there, it's mostly just irrigating them up, balancing the water so you don't bring too much water to the surface and germinate more weeds. Pumpkins can get phytophthora.
Okay.
It'll kill the roots if they're sitting or saturated in water. Mm-hmm. think it's over 72 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fast.
Yeah, if you over irrigated it and left them saturated in water for over 72 hours, you can kill the plants.
Yeah, and that's basically like root rot?
Yeah.
Root rot. It's a very labor-intensive job, huh?
2 weeks.
Harvesting?
Yeah, it's all hand harvested. We can't machine any of it.
They gotta suck in their cores. Need some back braces, you know? So we are over at the Dogtownn Pumpkins self-serve station now because every time. Okay, so we are over at their self-serve station now. This is how they sell a lot of their pumpkins, and I'm gonna collect some for myself. So you guys have been doing self-serve since the beginning?
Yeah, we started as self-serve.
Yeah, it was 100% that way at the beginning, which makes sense.
Pumpkins and sold them elsewhere.
Nice, nice. So how has the self-serve station done?
It's doing really good. People love it. People love coming here. People like to pick their own pumpkins, and we have a bunch of bins that they're able to do so.
Yeah, and you have really nice labels because they all have unique names. You know, someone that doesn't know anything about pumpkins, I'm like the green one that's like got weird texture. So we're gonna go around and we're gonna pick some so I can decorate my porch later. And yeah, so if you live near Lodi or Acampo, you can come and check it out. When do you guys typically open? Roughish? Mid-September?
Till November 1st.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'm gonna pick some out.
Oh.